you know, we know all the flaws of alcohol, for example, or we know it says on the cigarette packet, this can cause cancer and do this, yet you see someone smoking 20 a day. It's like it's never been so obvious what that's going to do to you. Now, surely if that person had complete logic over choice and autonomy over his body, of what he was doing, he wouldn't choose to put something poisonous into his body. But because we're locked into survival, which is driving addiction and addictive tendencies, then that sort of, we're not dealing with a person who is coming from logic, if that makes sense. Which for me, you know, my views on trauma and things like that, like we're living in a very traumatized society, and young children are being brought up in traumatizing homes, if you like, in the average home right now, because of what's going on with both parents. We're both being demanded to work so hard to get the bills paid. These things, obviously they're keeping us on all the time. People are, you know, we need them for work, our kids have got them for safety and things like that. Like, what would your view be on how do we bring people out of survival and into travel? Like, because that sort of, for me, is root cause. Like, you know, a lot of like the NHS and things like that, we're dealing with what I would say, maybe we're putting a plaster over a wound sometimes, but we're not dealing with the roots. Like, why are people even growing up to be children that are ending up doing these things and making these choices? How do we eradicate it, not just through education, but through embodiment, if you like? So we can give people the best education in the world, but unless they take it on board and start to live it, then we're sort of fighting a losing battle, aren't we?